Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Draco Evolve and it's the match preview of Manchester United versus Burnley being played on the, let me check my calendar, 29th of January 2019. I'm going to talk about how we're doing. I'm going to talk about my prediction for the lineup and finally the scoreline that I think it will be at Old Trafford tomorrow. So let's get straight into the press conference and everything. I watched a bits around the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's press conference, and he mentioned a lot around the fact that we ain't going to be making any transfers, which is fair play because we have been performing well. I think with Eric Bailly giving a very mature performance against Arsenal a few days ago. I think it should be Lindelof and Bailly in CB position, central defense position. And also, I think the only sort of I can say that was the only weakness we had in the team that I feel we have in the team is Lindelof's been magnificent so far, especially the last few weeks. He was the only sort of shining light from Mourinho's era, in my opinion, and him growing in, he should be the staple mark in our defense. But we do need a destroyer. I don't see Lindelof is a destroyer, but he is a destroyer. But he's more rash, if you know what I mean. I don't know how many times he got a yellow card. I don't know how many times he got even a sending off. But to see what I saw against Arsenal, I think he was taken, coming back from a 3-match ban after a red card. I bet you any money he was taking the background and say, look, you need to calm down. You can't just jump in and lunge into tackles. You need to be more clever and clinical on the tackles, and he is capable of doing that, I think. So that's what he said around the press conference. There won't be any much signing. He'll have no input around there. He's just preparing the team for the following season. Now we don't know who's going to be our new manager, but I think he should have it. In my opinion, he should have it. He's been absolutely magnificent. He plays the United way. He plays attacking football. He's giving youth a chance. He talked about Andres Pereira, where he said, he does not plan to send him out on loan. He's been fantastic in training, so we might see him. And we got youth players like Tahith Chong, Mason Greenwood, Ghana. They're all coming through, and I reckon under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in this environment, they will definitely get a chance before the end of the season. So that was pretty much around the press conference, the big highlights for me. Let's get straight into the predicted lineup. So here's my prediction for the lineup between Manchester United against Burnley tomorrow. It's no brainer. I think De Gea will come in as the goalkeeper. We're going to play a 4-3-3 formation. De Gea will be the goalkeeper, hands down. On the right back, I reckon it is going to be Antonio Valencia. Now, I don't know where he's been. He's been off the radar for a while now. But with Ashley Young getting so many games in the past few days, I think, and him being, 33? Almost 34, I think. He needs a bit of a break. And Burnley's not the strongest, to be honest. And yeah, I reckon it's going to be Antonio Valencia on the right back. Centre back's going to be Phil Jones and Lindelof, I think. Bailly will probably give him time out. I think Phil Jones comes straight in. I think with Bailly, with his fitness level, he hasn't been playing the last few games because of his suspension, and even throughout the current season. Phil Jones at the moment is playing decent, although he's a weakling. But I think Solskjaer's going to go for Lindelof, the tried and tested Lindelof and Bailly. Lindelof and Phil Jones in the centre-back positions. Left back, hands down, is going to be Luke Shaw. He's had a fantastic game against Arsenal. Made I think the second goal he was involved in it was brilliant. So that is pretty much our back four. And the goalkeeper in midfield is a no-brainer. It's going to be Matic, Herrera and Pogba. These guys, they've been magnificent. The chemistry they have now, the vision they have, the work rate and the understanding they have between us. I think there is something really developing in there. And those are the moments where you think, you know what, that is a settled centre midfield partnership. Obviously, Matic will probably see a bit more deeper like he normally does. And with Herrera being on the central midfield position, linking the defense into attack. And Pogba just doing what Pogba does, which is driving into the heart of the opposition's defense from the midfield. And he's got an eye for goal, isn't it? He's got a fantastic range of passes. He can shoot, he can dribble. He's got strength, he's got power, he's got pace. So yeah, that will be my three midfielders for this game. The strikers up front for me, I reckon Lingard will be given a timer. I think on the right side we're gonna see um, Rashford. Up top we're gonna see Lukaku, and on the left it's gonna be Martial coming in. The only reason I say that Lingard's gonna get given a rest is he's played the last few games. Even the Arsenal game, he played full, pretty much almost the entire game. Even though Rashford and Martial, who was partnering him in the last God knows how many games under Solskjaer, they've been given a rest. With Alexis Sanchez and Lukaku coming in for them. But I think this game is he's gonna be rested, and in his place Lukaku in his game time, he has been doing really well. As soon as he came on from the bench, he scored a few. Last game against Arsenal, he wasn't the man of the match in my opinion, but he made two goals, and yeah, it'll be good to see him in the front lineup and see what he's all about. Amongst Rashford and Martial. In I don't normally talk about the subs, but I reckon Ole Gunnar Solskjaer might add in one player from the reserves from the youth setup. I genuinely believe this time around, Tahith Chong will be in there. I heard many good things about him. He's been doing really well in the youth setup, so it'll be wonderful to see him make a cameo against an opposition. Really, is we are expected to win. You know, fair enough. Burnley, looking at the stats, they're on 16th at the moment, which is not the best positions to be in. But in the last 5 games, they've won 3, drew 1, and lost 1, which is a form that is not too bad for a team that is placed in 16th. So they've got a bit of momentum in their wings, really. But United being the most informed team, winning 8 in a row, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has won since he taken charge of United in all competitions. When I say all competitions, it's the Premiership and the FA Cup, but he's won them all, including 2 massive away victories, 1-0 against Spurs, and obviously recently we've seen how we dismantled Arsenal at the Emirates. Predictions for my score: Manchester United versus Burnley. Prediction for me, it is going to be, I reckon it's going to be goal galore. It's going to be, I'm going to go for 4-0 thumping. With the way we're playing, the way we're attacking, the morale, the crowd, everything kind of coming together. With players being rested and coming in fresh, in Anthony Martial's and Rashford case, I don't think Burnley will be able to handle us. I think they'll set up pretty deep, but I reckon they are decent. They're not known for defensive team. They're quick on the counter, but we got too much on our locker to kind of shut them down. And it is going to be 4-0. Hopefully we keep a clean sheet, because that's what we want. We want to keep a clean sheet. I mean, in the last 8 games, I don't know how, I think we considered 6 goals in total. Don't quote me on it, but something along the lines of that. So which is fantastic. Given our defensive frailties, prior to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer taking over, we scored 20 plus goals. And it is another game. I think we definitely should make it 9 wins in a row in all competitions for Oli. Burnley does not, in my opinion, pose that much of a threat. Most of our players are here. Fellaini is the injured one, but Fellaini doesn't really fit into our system. So even if he wasn't injured, I don't think he'll be even playing. So most of our players are fit. Alexis Sanchez coming back to full fitness. He had a good run out against Arsenal, scoring 1 goal, obviously. But I think we're going to see the likes of Alexis Sanchez in the bench, but ready to come on. And they will come on, I reckon. Lingard given a rest. Fimata will definitely be amongst the substitutes as well. And you guys, I hope you guys been enjoying my predictions across the season. I haven't done many of them, but I do plan to do as much as I can when I can. My usual uploads are every Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So leave your thoughts on the comments below. What's your prediction gonna be? Do you want Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to stay? If he stays, do you think he should be given a sizable or respectable amount of transfer money, given the fact that what he has done, or should it be kind of restricted and given time to settle down and feel out the youth? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer through and through is a United fan, United player, now a United manager. He breathes and lives United. Their philosophy is always attacking football, giving youth a chance, and the whole atmosphere in the club. He's absolutely galvanized it. So let me know down your thoughts and thoughts on the comments below. What you think of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. What's the prediction you guys think is gonna be tomorrow? Let's see what you guys and girls out there, who watch soccer or football, think what United can they make a 9 out of 9? And as always, I appreciate all the support I've been getting in my channel. If you like what you see, make sure you smash that sub button. Leave a like if you think United is going to smash Burnley and not win. We're gonna win. Not being arrogant, but we're gonna win. But if we're gonna smash them, and until next time, I'll see you guys and girls out there for the match review after tomorrow, and catch you soon.